Mary Helendera, Taylor Automotive Family Women in the Driver's Seat, and today we are speaking with Shannon Bova of Sunshine Communities, a home where happiness happens for individuals with developmental disabilities. Let's go inside and meet this amazing woman. Shannon, thank you so much for being here today at Georgette's. This is an amazing environment. What inspired you to be part of Sunshine Communities, and what is your overall vision for its future?
For me, this role is extremely personal. I not only live this mission on a professional basis, but also in my personal life. So I have a son who just turned 13 the other day, and he actually wasn't expected to survive to see the age of 5. He has some pretty significant developmental disabilities as well. And I really couldn't imagine doing anything different in my life professionally other than giving back to a community that's been so supportive of me and my family and my own child, and just be a part of something much bigger.
Oh, wonderful. How do Sunshine Communities support individuals with disabilities in achieving independence and personal growth?
Our mission at Sunshine is to create community for individuals with developmental disabilities, and we do that through offering services to not only individuals and their families, but our staff as well. So we support around 250 individuals daily through residential services, vocational services, transportation, supported employment. We have a number of individuals who live with us who are very medically involved. A lot of people don't know that we offer that level of service. They could be ventilator and or trach dependent, and so we have a number of nurses on staff who provide around-the-clock care, in addition to a number of direct service professionals who are day in and day out really doing the hard work of providing the tender, loving care that the individuals that we support really deserve.
Oh, that's wonderful. What kinds of employment opportunities are available, and how do you ensure that jobs are meaningful and inclusive?
So we're actually sitting in one of our supported employment initiatives at Georgette's. So our founder, Georgia Angler, obviously this is a nod to her, but her family was also in the restaurant business in the city of Maumee as well. And so in 2005, we opened Georgette's, and actually a few years later, Sunshine Art Studios just down the street, as an opportunity to provide employment to individuals, to give back to the community, to be a part of the community, to earn a wage, and to learn life skills. Here at Georgette's, you may see an individual with disabilities working the cash register, bringing out our coffee, helping cleaning off tables, or just being a part of the conversation and just the friendships and the relationships that are built here.
And just like you and your son Georgette also had a personal passion and mission as
Sure.
well, correct? She had children.
So Roy and Georgia Angler, our founders, opened Sunshine Communities, actually Sunshine Children's Home in 1950. And they had 5 of their own children who were born with developmental disabilities. And as they were aging and looking for support for their own family, they were traveling across the state of Ohio, and they just were really disappointed in the options and opportunities that they saw for their own children. And so they came back to their home in Maumee, Ohio, and opened Sunshine Children's Home to bring a little sunshine into the lives of families with other kiddos with developmental disabilities. And we primarily supported kiddos with Down syndrome. Many of those kids, like my own, were not expected to live into adulthood, but they did. And so we continue to evolve our programs and our services to meet the needs of those individuals, through residential programs, vocational programs, and supported employment like Georgette's.
Wonderful. Can you share a success story of a resident who has thrived through living in Sunshine Communities?
So we have a young lady who came to us as a baby from a local hospital, and came to us dependent on a ventilator without any expectation of being able to be weaned off of that mechanical support. But through the work of our medical team and our physical therapists and our occupational therapists and speech therapists, that young girl is now in the 3rd grade. She is off of the ventilator. She walks and she runs and she talks and she twirls and she dances. And we've actually come to a point where we're looking for permanent placement in a home outside of Sunshine for her, which is difficult to do because we've become her family and she is ours. And so she has a number of mothers at Sunshine who have just grown to love her. But we know that we've done what we can for her, and she's defied the odds, and it's time for her to experience life in a different way outside of, our organization. And, she's a young kiddo that's lived with us almost since birth, but we have folks who came to us as children and have essentially lived with us their entire lives. Through the age of 80. We have another man who has lived in supported living, which means he lives out in the community. So he's a contributing member to society, so not only has Richard been a part of our residential programming, but he's also worked on our main campus in Mommy and our laundry department. And within the last year, he's actually become a paid employee of Sunshine. So he clocks in and out, he receives vacation and personal days. And so he's been able to evolve and grow through the work and through the opportunities at Sunshine, and just to be a thriving member of society. And he was even on our board at one point. And so he very much loves to tell you that. He loves to share stories of his time on the board. And it's just a joy to be able to see him grow through all the opportunities that he's been given and to really thrive in the community.
Oh, that's wonderful. What are some of the biggest challenges Sunshine communities face, and how can we help and support this amazing mission?
Sunshine Communities is a nonprofit, and while we are nearly a $35 million operation, most of that is through Medicaid reimbursement. We don't make anything, we don't sell anything, we can't increase our prices to accommodate for the inflation that's happening. Our work is through people, and it is the people. So we really rely on a community to support us financially. While we do receive that Medicaid reimbursement for operations, that's not covering the other things that really make life, worth living. Our transportation services, our different programs and services and offerings. So every year we hope to raise more than $1 million, and all of that goes back into supporting the programs and services that aren't covered through that Medicaid reimbursement. And so the community support that we receive year after year is so critical for us to be able to continue to do that. People can, if you're not able to give in a financial way, we are always looking for volunteers to be a part of our mission, to come out. If you want to get your hands dirty, you can roll around in the dirt and plant flowers and lay mulch. Or if you're looking for more of a meaningful relationship type of building event, come and read to some of our kiddos and just spend some time with them, take them for a walk on our accessible boardwalk. There are so many different ways to be a part of our community. Come to Georgette's, purchase a cup of coffee, go to the studio and create some artwork and get to know the people that are working there and here. We have community events all summer long, really all year long, where we open up our campus to the community to be a part of the things that we're doing and to really get to know the individuals that we're supporting and why they deserve just as much as you or I do.
Well, Shannon, it truly has been a pleasure spending time with you and hearing about the mission and your personal passion for the organization. And I hope the community continues to support. And if some individual wants to come out and volunteer, I'm so excited you highlighted those opportunities.
Great.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Shannon, for sharing your passion about Sunshine Communities and for enlightening us on all that we can do as a community to support this incredible organization. Let's hop down the road and see who's next in the driver's seat.